Okay, I'll take my time. What's up, guys? How's it going? Had my last exam today. 4 years of engineering done. If I were to make it a movie, it'd be 4 years a slave, how to stay a virgin, and extremely celibate. Sort of cancel each other out. But you know, because I had my last exam today, I have to say I legitimately have no material. This is not material. This is a PSA which I have to get through at some point. But so I can, give you the optimum open mic experience in that, I've put my minimum effort in and none of it's going to be funny. On that exciting note, let's get going. So anybody else finished exams, by the way? How many of you did degrees where you realistically have a future in the next 10 years? And the rest of you. So who knows they're going to be unemployed? Can you just put your hands up quickly? All right. What degree did you do? English, okay. Do you look forward to life as a future recruitment consultant?
Yeah.
It must be fun giving other people jobs which you won't get. It's like the darkest shit ever. Anyway, thanks for coming out, guys. I mean, I know a lot of you are regulars in uni, so who's actually seen my material before? Okay, so this is actually starting to be a problem, guys. So I can't keep writing new shit. So if I was to tell you a joke I told you before, it'd be like sending a dick pic and following it up by a slightly zoomed in picture of exactly the same thing. Like at this point, it's not sexual, it's purely medical. I'm noticing shit you shouldn't have ever seen before. Like, is that an extra vein? I don't do dick pics. I don't. Like, I get it, I get the novelty because it's like the place nobody's ever seen before, but like everybody's seen a dick at this point. So personally, I send pictures of my taint because nobody's seen that. Trust me, it's all about exclusivity. Yeah, the other thing about all these guys that come to my sets, I've started noticing every time I do a comedy set, I get like LinkedIn ad requests, which is very confusing. Because as those people who see me know, like 70% of my punchlines are like, and then she shot a ping pong ball out of her pussy. Like, what makes you think, oh, I should probably network with this guy for future employment? But I don't know. I guess it just works out that way. Of course, a lot of my material tends to be about my failed sexual experiences. Or sometimes successful ones, but I have to say I'm doing okay right now. I can't lie to you guys, especially with the Punish a Muslim Day that happened recently. All this white guilt has been great for me. Not a great day for my people, but a personal victory. It's like people keep sympathizing. They're like, oh, you must feel terrible. I'm like, yeah, I do. This is terrible. But I know what would make me feel better. Just a little helping hand. So honestly, I'm kind of hoping for Donald Trump to bring back the Muslim ban, because that would just do wonders for me. Anyway, I'm 23. I'm about to graduate. 23. I feel fucking old compared to all the kids coming in. Not just the age difference. I feel like kids nowadays are bitches. I mean, can we just say that? Have you seen the first years on Facebook? Like, there was a cat video on like the Southampton page, right? There was two cats fighting. To me, it sounded like they were saying like, I bet you like belly rubs. And the other one was like, I bet you shit in litter box. And the one's like, shit, wherever our motherfucking want. And then they sort of briefly smelt each other's butts and stuff arguing. But basically somebody was like, oh, looks like they're mating. And somebody was like, no, they're probably getting ready to fight. And the first kid said, no, it's 2018. They can be having sex as two males. It's not just Adam and Eve, it's Adam and Steve. Look, I agree with the concept, but really? Is this where you're gonna fight your war? Cat videos on Facebook. Kids gotta grow the fuck up. Anyway, I'm just going to finish off. This is exactly 1 year since the first time I did stand-up, and so this is a pretty special day for me as well. And I had a pretty messed up set, I have to say. The girl before me, she was crying. It was an open mic. She was telling a poem about how her uncle molested her. It was like super sad. And then they were like, here's Neel to tell you several dick jokes. Obviously, I had to address that. So I was like, I hope I can make you guys laugh, and hopefully we'll all leave here happy. Maybe not as happy as her uncle. But happy nonetheless. Anyway, I've been Neel. Thanks, guys.